Hi, Preston. Come on in.
Hello, nice to be here again.
Nice to see you again. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks. Well, welcome to the final interview. As you know, we talked last time about, basic fundamentals of what the job is. Now what I'd like to talk to you about today is sort of your understanding the functions of the accounting process. And these would include the ethics in accounting. I want to make sure that we're in sync with what your ethics and definition of ethics are and what the company's ethics are. And I'd like you to describe the nature of cash flow, balance sheets and income statements, just so that I know that you have the fundamental understanding of these areas.
Okay, well, I'll do my best to show you that.
Okay, good.
With accounting, most people see accounting just as a means to just keep basic records just for taxes. But accounting practices offer an opportunity for businesses to improve, to notice trends, to see different aspects within the business. It's just a great door for businesses to improve many aspects. You can find parts of the business that are being brought down, unsuccessful, and other things that are thriving, and change those to make your business even better. With accounting also comes the responsibility of ethics, because many people, there have been many cases in the past where we have seen bad ethics from businesses. When there are people in accounting, there are many opportunities for corruption or just mistakes because people are careless and they're just focusing on other stuff. And it's important that people not only follow the rules and regulations, but that they just make sure they're being honest, truthful about all the information that they're putting into the accounts.
That's definitely the kind of person we want.
Okay. Like for example, companies that have had these problems in the past, we see Enron, where we see this fraud, and other situations where there's embezzlement through the accounts, the accounting records and such. With cash flow statements, cash flow is the money that's coming in and out of an organization. It's very important. Without that, it's a horrible situation for the business. It's dying without it. But free cash flow, which is even more important to take a look at, because free cash flow is the money that a company is able to use for investments or additional capital, and without that, a company is stuck. They can't make any, they can't do anything. They're stopped. There's no more road. And balance sheets, with balance sheets within accounting, balance sheets are very important. Without balance sheets, there wouldn't be accounting. But balance sheets are used to show the different assets and liabilities of a business. And with the balance sheets, it can help to show shareholders' equity, the value of the company itself, to out to the public, and a possible investor. Balance sheets can be a good snapshot of company value, and they're just one more great aspect of accounting. Income statements are also very important for a business. Sometimes shoppers and such, when they're buying things, they believe that all the money that they're spending goes directly to the company. But in fact, the true income statements that a company receives are much smaller because of many expenses, such as utilities and other things that go into the expenses. After the sales, the direct income from the sales has to first have the different costs and expenses of running the business removed, such as just electricity, employment of different workers within the business, and for capital, paying rent and such. After that, you're able to find your net income or your profit.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, and I guess what I'd also like to ask you is, how do you think that these are going to help our organization here at Cheney Marketing?
Personally, I think that every aspect of accounting is very important for every business, because to just do the minimum, what's required by law, is not the most beneficial to the company. What's really desired is to be going very in depth so that you can analyze the different parts of the business and improve things. As I was saying before, it's great indicators of how the business is doing and what's working. And without, also, they offer opportunities if there's ever any legal obligations or legal situations in which the company was needed. Detailed records can save a company from disaster. Also, it helps with the public. Sometimes people want to look at the books just to see what's going on, and also with investors, if you do have any private investors.
Very good. I have one last question to ask you, and that is, why do you think I should hire you? You're competing against probably 10 other candidates right now. So,
well, personally, I agree. I think that this is a very difficult situation. Choosing us, I hope that I'm the one you pick. But I think I would be the best because of my ability to continue working. I never give up. One of my childhood icons was the little blue engine who could. And when I'm in a hard situation and find myself in a tough time, I always think of that and try my hardest to continue working through it. And that leads me also just always be working to improve myself, trying my hardest, always trying to educate myself, even with accounting, learning more about the different parts of it with seminars and such so that I can stay on top of what's going on in the world.
Great. Well, I really appreciate you coming in today, and we will definitely be getting back to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right. Nice seeing you again.